What a Formula 1 is this? Oh my god, what a race it was. Definitely the best of the season. So everyone, and welcome back in a new video. I'm mingheyt, and today we're gonna discuss about the 2024 Hungarian Grand Prix. This is the lineup, the national anthem. These are some datas. This is the starting grid after the yesterday's qualifying. I couldn't record, so I did a post. Basically, very quickly: P1 Norris, P2 Piastri, P3 Verstappen, P4 Sainz, P5 Hamilton, P6 Leclerc, and the others that you can see on screen. A better Ferrari, but we expected a bit better in qualifying. To be honest, a very good Lewis Hamilton. Disaster for Russell, disaster for Perez as well, and also for Tsunoda. The sent in the wall. This is the formation lap with the two McLarens front row. This is the start, and oh my god, what a start for Piastri. Again, Norris, he started 4 times on pole position, 3 time in a race and 1 in a sprint race. Every time he started on pole. In turn 1, he lost the position, or anyway, at the start he lost the position. Before the end of lap 1, he always lost the position. So this is Piastri down inside in turn 1, really aggressively. Then a very good start for Leclerc as well, that passed both Hamilton and Sainz. Then Hamilton passed Leclerc again. Anyway, 3 wide in turn 1, this is what happened. Piastri pushed a bit wide Norris, that pushed wide Verstappen, that went all of the track. After P2, then wasn't so happy Norris to be behind Verstappen because he really cut all the corner basically. So Verstappen let Norris pass to not have any penalties. This is Sainz that lost the position also on Fernando Alonso. He passed him few laps later. First pit stop like on lap 7, so early because they were on soft tires. Some drivers, like as you can see, Albon, and I think it's Magnussen, I'm not sure, no, maybe Zulkenberg, sorry. Anyway, Magnussen and Ricciardo battling, that's alright, good, very good fighting in general. This is the classification on lap 10. Piastri ahead of Norris by 2.6 seconds, really mega. The first 2 stints of Oscar Piastri, then the last one a bit slower than Norris, for example. Then P3 Verstappen, P4 Hamilton, P5 Leclerc, P6 Sainz. That's pretty much all. 7th Stroll, 8th Tsunoda, P9 Bottas that was blocking Russell and Perez. So this was good for the first to the top 6 drivers basically to do a pit stop without losing time behind Bottas, Russell, Perez, for example. So yeah, this was after the pit stop of, I think this is Lewis Hamilton, or maybe it's this is Russell behind Bottas, I'm sorry. This is the gap between Piastri and Norris that, again, I said very good the first 2 stints of Oscar Piastri. Then yeah, the three-way battle between Bottas, Russell and Perez. Pit stop for Lance Stroll, pit stop for Lewis Hamilton. This was crucial in the race. Undercut on Max Verstappen. Pit stop for Norris before Piastri. Then pit stop also for Verstappen and for Piastri. Then this was Sainz, I think, that yeah did the pit stop where was behind Perez. Then he passed him very easily with the DRS. This is the race classification on lap 25. Leclerc did a very good first stint on the mediums, managing well, very well the tires. Also on the second stint, Leclerc was the fastest. Yeah, I'm not joking. It was the fastest with the hard tires. So faster than Piastri, Norris, Hamilton, Verstappen, and the others, obviously. So what a Ferrari with the hard tires. A better Ferrari from the last 4 races. not at the level of the McLaren, not also on the level of the Red Bull Racing, but there with Mercedes, very well managed. I think the race from Ferrari. Unfortunately, they did not have new arts for Leclerc, and so they put to him the mediums because he could fight with Hamilton, hopefully for a podium. P4 at the end. Anyway. This is Sainz again. The pass Tsunoda after his pit stop, obviously lock up for Nico Hülkenberg after the pit stop also of the two ones. Hülkenberg and Alonso both pitted. He was a bit scared of having Alonso behind. Then almost strolled past Hülkenberg again in the same spot. He passed him later. Pit stop after not a spectacular first stint for Sergio Perez. With hards, they put on medium tires. This is the undercut, I say to you. Hamilton ahead of Max Verstappen. This is wow. Verstappen was furious during the race. In a team radio, the team said to Max, "That is a baby that was continuing crying," something like that. So it was very funny to watch as well in terms of team radios as well, like Norris team radios. That was very good race. I really enjoyed to watch, to be honest. Also, if Ferrari didn't win, it's not a podium as well, but what a race it was. Anyway, Verstappen was stuck behind Hamilton. Leclerc after the pit stop was like 7.5 seconds behind Verstappen, something like that. He was the fastest, as I said, on our tires, and so he gained a lot on these two, and was like 1.5 seconds behind Verstappen. This was Verstappen almost passed Hamilton, but braked too early, and so all the way around the outside, almost in the grass. Hamilton, what a defense he did, to be honest. Wow. Also here, he tried to move around the outside. Hamilton defended like a lion. Yeah, this was the moment. Lock up a bit for Hamilton that moved under braking. No investigation for it. As you can see, Leclerc gained a lot. It was like here, or here, or here maybe before, after the pit stop. Wow. Hamilton pitted the same lap as Leclerc, 2.8 the pit stop for Leclerc, 2.9 of Lewis Hamilton. A bit too early for Leclerc in particular, a bit for Hamilton, but maybe not. But for Leclerc, yes, because he had to put medium tires on, so yeah, not the best. But I think Ferrari maximized the result. Maybe if Leclerc pitted a bit earlier, they could maybe score a podium, but very well managed in my opinion, from Leclerc, from Ferrari, from Sainz as well. That did a very bad start, but then did an acceptable good race. Alonso there battling with, I think it's Bottas, easily passed with DRS. This is the gap again. Piastri was the fastest in the first two stints. As I said, pit stop for Norris again before Piastri. The teams say to him that was to cover Hamilton. I don't know, because Hamilton, they could wait like 2, 3 more, 4, 5 laps more probably to pit without losing the position on Lewis Hamilton. And so the next lap, Piastri didn't pit. He pitted 2 laps later. This could cost Oscar the race. Luckily, they gave the position back to Piastri in the last like 3 laps to go, something like that. This was a moment where Piastri was behind Norris after the second pit stop. Obviously not the best strategy for McLaren in this. Piastri almost sent it into the wall, going a bit into the grass, like turn 12, I think it is. Pit stop again for Max Verstappen. Much more laps later than Leclerc and Hamilton. race classification, lap 52 out of 70, Norris, Piastri, Hamilton, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Russell, Perez, Tsunoda, Alonso. This is the top 10. Verstappen was really catching Leclerc, he passed Leclerc after a few laps behind him, and then with Hamilton, there was a really good fight. This is the moment where Verstappen went down the inside. This was funny, to be honest. A McLaren 1-2, but with this team radius, Oscar has just pitted. He'll likely come out just behind. We'd like to reestablish the order at your convenience. This, at your convenience, not the best. Is not a lot clear, you know, as they said in the commentatory box, Italian commentatory box. Pit wall Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. They said, once you get to Lando, we will swap the position, but we want to avoid Lando losing time. The frustration of a 1-2 for McLaren, but with with these with these strategies, with this hold position or not hold position, a bit chaotic. This was the contact between Hamilton and Verstappen. What I think, obviously Verstappen fault, maybe a penalty for him. I hope they will give a penalty. I don't think so. First, because it is Verstappen. Second, because if they don't give a penalty to Verstappen, okay, something wrong, yeah. It's just a small touch, but it completely flown, and it didn't really. This is a contact, yeah. I didn't say also the lap 1 that Verstappen went wide. My opinion in that, I think Verstappen could stay P2, to be honest, because he was already ahead, pushed a bit wide by Norris, if we say. So I think he could say. Why is Norris behind? Oh yeah, this is the swap position. I'm sorry. Finally, lap 70 out of 70. Oscar Piastri won his first race. What a performance for him. The last two stints, as I said, were perfect from the Australian. The last stint, you know, Norris wanted to win this race to demonstrate the team that he is fastest and he deserved to stay in P1. Oscar deserved the win, to be honest. And I said in my prediction that Oscar would win. Guys, I said also that Hamilton would win in Silverstone. What happened? So, if you want to... No, nothing. Oscar Piastri first win in Formula 1, just so happy for him, I, I opt Leclerc for the win, then I opt for Sainz, then I opt for Hamilton, and then I opt for Piastri, in general, you know. So I'm so happy for the first win, it really deserved. This, I think Oscar Piastri is better than Lando Norris in general as a driver. Let me know your opinion in the comments, but I think this. Anyway, Lando Norris at the end good that he congrats to Oscar. Very much appreciated, to be honest. Why we don't have the final race result, but the final race result we can take probably from this is P1 Piastri, P2 Norris, P3 Hamilton, 200 podiums for him, really amazing job. P4 Charles Leclerc, P5 Verstappen, P6 Sainz that almost attacked Verstappen, but he had not the pace to, overtake Max Verstappen. P7 good comeback from Russell in P17 at the start. P8 for Perez starting P16, if I'm correct. P9 Tsunoda, P10 Alonso. I think this was the final race result. They will change Perez probably in Red Bull, as I said also in my prediction of the 2024. I said a lot of things and I'm correct most of the times. So basically, guys, for my top 3 drivers of today were P3, I think, Leclerc, P2 Hamilton, and P1 Oscar Piastri, because another time Norris lost a race starting in P1. Also, the flop 3 of today were, I don't know, to be honest. we're gonna search in this. Flop, we can say, maybe beat the ass in as a team. I expected a bit better, to be honest. Also Aston Martin, not the best. I don't really have a flop 3 drivers. Maybe Sainz for his start, not perfect. Norris again, yeah, a flop, to be honest, because he started on pole, it needed to win, and again, it didn't. Verstappen also flop, why not? Because yeah, also he was crying, and also that contact with Lewis was a bit unnecessary, to be honest. So guys, what can I say? This video was just all. Thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, it's been a pleasure. Cheers!